Shimron, a lot of our viewers and people across the world would think that T20 is probably your favorite format because of shots you play. Which is your favorite format?
It's actually Test cricket. That would be a surprise to most people, I guess. It's basically because for me it's easier to hit the ball basically because there's more people behind you than in front. So I enjoy playing that more basically, and although I didn't get the scores that I would have liked in the past playing Test cricket, but it's just something I'm aspiring towards, and actually it's just the feeling and everything is just fantastic. Just being there, being in the moment, playing with these wonderful guys and stuff like that. Just representing your nation. It's always great representing your nation in whatever you do, and I just try to play it with as much pride as I possibly can.
Tell us about the first memory that you have of Test match cricket in terms of you getting the first cap. Who did you get it from? And how special was it?
It was from Jimmy Adams in Jamaica actually. It was two Guyanese that actually made the team at that time. Myself and Vishal Singh, and the feeling was just phenomenal. It's to put it in words, it was just unbelievable because I first of all I wasn't expecting to make the Test team at such a young age that I did as well, and after being called for the team I was just ecstatic at one point, but then I realized that it's only you could only go forward from here on out, and just try from then on. I just try to take my game just a little step higher, and so far my progress in Test cricket hasn't been as many people and myself would have expected, but for me I think it's going in the right direction, and it's all about me just being in the wicket, staying there for longer periods.
And growing up, which was the greatest Test match that you had seen?
To be honest, growing up, I never really sat and looked at much cricket. I actually was someone that when cricket was playing, I would try to go and play cricket as well, because I always tried to get as much batting as possible. Even when I was young and I wasn't playing hardball cricket as yet, I was just trying to just bat and just bat for as long as I possibly can. And but for me, Test cricket, probably the best one was when Gale played. I think it was here when they played against New Zealand. When Gale scored, I think he scored a triple century or something in that game right here, and we won that game. That was probably one of the best memories I've had, or one of the fondest memories that I would have had in Test cricket, looking at Test cricket.
Although you've played Test cricket for a very little time, of the matches that you've played so far, which has been your favorite?
To be honest, it was the last series that we played in Antigua. The last game that we played in Antigua, actually, when we won that series against England. That feeling was just ecstatic, playing against such a fantastic team and such a strong team as well, and just pulling off that victory, that series win for us. It was just a feeling like no other. And just hopefully we could replicate that during this Test series to come.
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on playing the ICC Test Championships, which is starting with the series against India? What are your thoughts on that? Is it a great format, do you think?
I do think it's a great format. It's a great initiative, I would say, bringing the numbers basically into Test cricket. I always thought that would have been something a little bit classy for me, I think, and. From there, the Test cricket will only get better. Looking at the Ashes, that last match and stuff like that, the numbers on the shirts and everything it just makes Test cricket seem just a little bit more exciting, I would think, and hopefully we'll get more viewers to look at it as well.
Tell me about your number, the number that you have on your Test match jersey, and why would you choose that?
For me, it's the same number that I have now on my one-day jersey, 02. It's not really that much of a big number, basically. My favorite number is 3, but it's taken. So I try to stay as close to it as I possibly can. And 1 is taken, and 4. So I try to. So the other number closest to it was 2. So I just stick with that. And some other people said, why did I pick 2? I could have picked any other number. But then I just said, no one really knows the actual reason as to why I have number 2 on my shirt. Well, I guess they don't know.
Okay, which is that one shirt that you would request your teammate to let go so that you can own it, like you said, 1, 3, and 4 are taken? Who would you like to request?
Probably Jason Mohammed. That's one of my closest friends that plays with me. He was in the T20 side. He wears number 3, so probably him.
Okay, talking about Test match and the Test match championship, it's seen as a big fillip to the format as such to help evolve the game and also draw a lot of interest to Test match cricket. Do you think it will help draw a lot of attention to Test match cricket, get the crowds back?
I think it would, yes. It's just something that I think the ICC and everyone else just need to take on board more. Because, well, basically it just started, so it's just something that we as cricketers are just to take on board and just to try and enjoy it as we always do. Enjoy the game, enjoy the matches, and just enjoy the feeling of playing Test cricket first, and then I guess, and also winning matches and when you represent your country. And from then on, I think it would be easier to get more fans to look at it. Well, that's basically what my thought on it.
Your thoughts on playing India and especially Jasprit Bumrah?
For me, I don't really. I like challenges, and he's probably one of the hardest bowlers I've played against to face thus far. But as I said, I like challenges. I'm always up for a challenge, and playing against India is one of the strongest teams. I didn't get much against them in that last Test series that we played in India, so I'm trying to replicate that, and I'm trying to get some scores out in Test cricket, and hopefully I can get my first 100 as well.
Where do you rank this Indian Test side vis-a-vis the one that you played against England, a very, very strong Test unit, and you guys emerged winners in that series?
Well, I wouldn't rank them as anything because as it is, all teams are very strong in their very own right, and yes, England's probably one of the stronger teams in Test cricket where it is right now, but it's not good to take any team lightly, so we just play it as we see it and just try to enjoy it as much as possible.
Last 2 questions, a word on Chris Gayle, someone you have shared the dressing room with, and what are your thoughts? He's probably going to play his last game tomorrow.
I hope not. Hopefully that he could go for it probably in the next series or so, but it's been phenomenal being around him. It's just a fantastic feeling being around Chris Gayle and knowing that he's always there. He's someone that you could ask stuff. You could always lean on him for information on different bowlers about how he would play in different situations, and just him being there, his presence there is just a great feeling of him just being there in the dressing room, just a standout in the dressing room, always up for a laugh, or just someone to talk to when you just need some information about something, or when you're going through a little patch or something like that. It's good to know that he's always open for you to get information from him.
A final question, we're doing a special show on Sir Viv Richards. Like, how big a hero is he to the Caribbean people? You were growing up as well, probably you've not seen enough from that in live, obviously. So how big a hero is to the Caribbean people?
It's very big for Caribbean people, yes. They all think back, whenever cricket is being played, they always think back to the greats and how they played, and how some of the guys that are playing now look like them, bat like them and stuff like that. But it's all for us Caribbean people. It's all about bringing back pride into the Caribbean, and whenever we play, with whatever format we play, whoever we play against, it's all about bringing back pride to the Caribbean, playing and representing the Caribbean in the best way possible, and just making sure when you do that you have fun as well.